Hello guys and welcome to episode 28 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign with the Iceni tribe. Today I'm feeling a lot better and we're going to be able to move our armies all the way to Rome, where the Etruscan League control it, and attack them probably today in this episode. So let's hurry up with this. Now I do have a plan to get this last army out of Swabia, and that is to remove the provincial edict from this province here, from Cisalpina. So we're going to remove it from there, and then we're going to add the Bread and Games edict to Swabia, and that will allow us to move this army out, because even though it's going to go to -2 this turn, what we can do is move him all the way down towards the border. And next turn, that will be +4, at least, maybe even +3. Now the culture in this province is 98%, and I'm going to start also moving my druids down towards Italy. Now this is also going to affect the happiness, because both of these guys provide +2 happiness to the province they stand in. However, because I'm getting +6 next turn, this -6 that's now in this province will go to 0. So all well and good there. So continue this army a little bit further. He's on force march stance. He's already moved. We've got the boats. We can think about adding even more levy freemen to them. Not really concerned about what this navy's going to do quite yet, because he'll probably end up having to attack the Etruscan League's navies, but I'm not sure if levy freemen on assault raiders will be better than whatever they have. But we'll see. Because technically they'll be better than their missile units. These veteran riders, they can get the upgrade from the ironsmith that's now finished. But he's going to have to stand in there while the province sorts itself out. Currently on 0 public order per turn. Moving him out would cause it to go to -10 currently. It'll be -1 when he leaves finally. And then meanwhile, in Ars, the huge 20 military presence that we're providing is kind of annoying. And I think the only other way I can think of getting rid of that is by taking more settlements in a province, and then you don't have to have as much military presence because the garrison forces will do that for you. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Meanwhile, we also have this army still recruiting, and this army sitting in Bebrakti waiting for a chance to move out. It's really annoying because the Bread and Games edict is even being used in this province and they still don't like me very much. But hey, I think that's going to be everything for this turn. Next turn, our Druidic Judgment's going to be finished, and we can move on to teching something else, which I think is going to have to be construction, because we've got a small mission to do that. So let's go ahead and click the end turn button. That was a very, very quick turn, and Druidic Judgment is now finished. Rampant piracy. Pirates have taken control of the oceans. No coastal settlement is safe. Only madmen take to the waves unarmed. Well, there we go. Not much I can really do about that. So let's go to the construction tab. We will research this. Once this is done, we will go back over to the warrior code and get Warhorn and warrior aristocracy. Also, that tribal totem will allow me to get ambushes or whatever, which will be nice. Right. Shipwrights report. Levy freeman finished. Research complete. Quartermaster's report. We've got veteran riders being complete in this army. He's still recruiting though. And we're probably just going to have to give him some more spear band and sword band. Okie dokie, that's fine. Edict issued. Let's see what the happiness is like in Swabia. It's +2. Wonderful. This Shrine of Canunus is also going to help with the Bread and Games Edict if I max it out as well. So you can see this one will provide plus 10% wealth generated by agricultural buildings with the Bread and Games Edict. With the Shrine of Rosmerta, it's a similar thing, plus 2 public order with the Bread and Games Edict.
I live to serve the people of
Get the army to go even further down. He's going to be there in, looks like 2 turns. I'm probably going to end up attacking the Etruscan League before then.
What do you wish of me? The mother
Moving the Druids down as well.
I can go no further.
That would shame my
And of course, this army up here needs to come all the way down past Aburzes. Scout over near Egypt. He can get on his way.
to work then.
See if we can discover any more factions. Nope, that looks like it's still the Anasamones that own that. The noble stags and all these lot. Not really anywhere else I can move. But we can now upgrade these Lordmasters' huts to Bards' Groves. So I'm going to quickly jump through all of my provinces and see where I can upgrade those. Oh, it doesn't look like I have enough money to. It costs 2,500 to do so. So I'm only going to be able to do it in one province for now, and it's going to be this province here at Celtica. And the reason I'm doing it here, actually I don't know why I'm doing it there, because that's just going to increase squalor, which will make it harder for me to move that army out. Let's do it somewhere else. Trying to look for a province where I can use it. Let's just go through these. So we've got Britannia, Magna Germania. Could do it there. Magna Germania might be an alright place to do it. Cisalpina, Celtica, Tarraconensis, Provincia, Lusitania. Oh my lord, I don't have many places. I thought I built way more than that. And Hercynia. So it's either Hercynia, I think, where we can upgrade it to a Bard's Grove, or we can go with it in Magna Germania, which will be here. I think I'm going to do that. I'll build it in Magna Germania. They're plus 16 happiness per turn, so I'm sure they can deal with the 4 squalor that I'm going to be giving them. Okay, that's that chosen then. Let's just check there's no more armies I need to move. Just have a look around on the map. Nope, doesn't look like it. And I'm probably going to add one more man to this fleet. Again, that's the end of the turn. Gonna click that button.
All would surely benefit if we agreed to open trade from this day on. Well,
I think that's a good idea. Knossos, kind of out the way. Not really going to be attacking them anytime soon. Gonna accept that. Didn't really check how much it was worth, but hey,
wisdom, and my people will
doesn't really matter.
show acceptance with arms outstretched.
A noble death. Who's died? No. Poor person. Probably one of my generals. I wish it said who died. Then I could say some words, you know? Like you do at a funeral. It's annoying. The will of Andrasta. The general has died. Okay, so let's find a guy who's worthy. Let's get this guy. He's part of the old chiefs. And he can have some heroic riders. Why not? Natural causes. Balanos. Ah, the poor guy. He conquered Spain. Balanos, the conqueror of Spain, has now departed from this world. How unfortunate. Never mind, eh? I'm sure we can bring down the wrath of the gods onto the Etruscan League in his honour.
I live to serve the people of Britain. Ready for
Cool.
orders.
So we're getting there. Probably say one more turn and then we'll be in the perfect place to attack the Etruscan League. So, plus 10 cultural influence. Accomplished. Wow. That is crazy. That's amazing for converting provinces. This guy's going to be epic when he gets to this province. And get my druidess. She can come down as well.
This would shame my ancestors.
And we're going to go all the way down to... Actually, before we do that, in this province, I can upgrade all my men. So I'm going to go and do that, because why not? Level 2 weapons and level 1 armor. Get the old rhythm going. Awesome. And he can continue all the way to the edge of the province at least. Just want to check if I can recruit horsemen there. I cannot, so I'm going to do it here instead, because this army currently doesn't have any. Oh, never mind. He's in forced march stance.
We cannot do that.
Can't do it anyway. Right. Move this army down.
How can I help?
All the way past Coria.
Guide my steps.
Those two armies in Spain still going to have to sit there. Although it's now plus 22. And moving out this army will no longer... There we go, look. 0. I can move them out of Ars. Huzzah! That's just great. Now, we can attack the Turdetani. So, the easiest way to do this would probably be to attack Ibossum. Now, attacking Ibossum is the easy choice. However, if they have an army at Numantia, I'm going to be royally pooed. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move up my army, put him into forced march stance.
Journey completed.
And we're going to get all the way into this province. Don't really care if I'm trespassing. And Numantia is undefended, that's good. Then we're going to, basically, from here, we can move the army straight from Ibora to Kartuba. I'm probably going to create another garrison army here just to stay and look after the settlement. He'll have very, very limited troops, but I think it's worth doing. And we're going to give him heroic nobles if he's going to be a defensive force. And we're going to give him maybe freemen, skirmishers, scout riders and so on. Actually, we may as well go with veteran riders if we can recruit them. And then, yeah, next turn they will swap and I can push straight towards the Turdetani out of Ibora. And that will allow me to attack them in 2 places at once and take out their larger armies with my more elite men, rather than using the new army. And then after I've taken over Numantia, I can bring the army all the way back to Ars and attack Ibossum, allowing me to pretty much take all 3 provinces, or all 3 little settlements, other than the main settlement, which I'll have to attack the Gaetuli for eventually. Now, I can I'll upgrade this to a Lawmaster's Hut, but I'm not going to, just in case I need to do something else with that money. But doesn't look like it quite yet. Magna Germania motivated populace. The faction rises, the Chimera or Chimeria. Everything moved? I think it is. And next time we can also move this army from Bibracte.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
Cool. So, we're coming along well. And my income is still extremely high. Let's set up this to build a Lawmaster's Hut. And then we can end turn. So the world has been silent for a few
Ready for orders.
days or years, and now the wrath of the British armies is going to be stampeding into Italy on this turn. Not sure really what's going on here, except from the fact that probably this province can't cater for the amount of men that I have. But they can provide all my men with the upgrade in armor and weapons, which they don't already have. So alongside them being like super duper OP already with their incredibly high unit ranks, they're also now upgraded in their weapons, which will help out the levy freemen greatly, considering they're a bit underpowered anyway. We can also get the agent in this army to increase his War Master trait to plus 90 unit experience gain per turn. Wow. And this army, with Force March stance, can get all the way down to the other side of Genoa.
Warriors all!
Now, this guy's in normal stance, and we're going to right click, declare war on the Etruscan League.
Proceed.
Come on, attack them. There we go. Right, I'm going to go and fight this on the battle map, although it's pretty much a guaranteed win. And the reason I'm going to do that is because obviously you guys haven't seen a battle in the last episode, so I thought, hey, we may as well go ahead and stampede some men just for the fun of it. Let's go fight it on the battle map. The Battle of Ariminum. We're going to wait and have it nice and dry. We're going to flood into this settlement against their Italian spearmen and plebs. This is going to be an absolute slaughter. Oh well. I'm sure I've killed plenty more men than the men I'm going to kill today. All my riders and everything over here. This is just the easiest place to enter the settlement, so that's why I'm bringing all my men over here. And we're going to get all the sword band, and we're just going to basically tell them to move into the settlement. And we're going to run them. I'm going to also move forward the skirmishers, and my riders can come around the side. And my general can also come up. It does seem to lag an awful lot when I want to see where my troops are going. But oh well. I'm going to have to be careful what I'm doing with my general, because he might stampede through my men. Not that that's much of a big issue, but there we go. Everyone to run. Come on. We're going to flood through this settlement. Italian spearmen are not going to stand a chance. And the plebs even less of a chance. The poor guys. These levy slingers are running towards my cavalry. Probably the biggest mistake. They're like, oh shit! Oh my god, that's funny. Because they like run around the corner and just bump into like a stampede of horses. I just think that's amusing. There goes 2 missile units, just like that. Poor guys. Really what I hope to happen. Not that they would run towards me, but that I would be able to kill my enemies' slingers with my horsemen. So here comes the horde, running forwards. That's a lot of men. It just doesn't end. Look at that. And these guys have got to deal with it. There's one line of Italian spearmen thinking they're all cool. I'm gonna get all my men, which I'm going to group into a large, like, basically clump. These poor guys. Oh my god, that was brutal. Now they're all just piling into the centre of that unit. And they're fleeing. Surprise, surprise. I literally just forced my men through the routing unit there.
Scouts!
However, they do seem to have caught out some of my cavalry here with some spears.
Scout
Good on you,
riders!
AI. But that's too bad because they're just gonna break off now and attack your slingers instead. Oh my god, this clash. Could you imagine like a blood pack? That would just look so brutal. And over here, these slingers on heavy skirmishers. Boom! They went flying, and so did they. 2 units just got stampeded through. And, well, they're starting to run away. Surprise, surprise. But they bumped into my cavalry. Oh, doesn't matter, they ran away. We're going to end the battle there. Decisive victory. 19 losses for us. 1,343 kills. Utter destruction. I think I definitely get way too much pleasure out of doing that kind of thing. Just like rampaging through settlements. Something the British do, I guess. We're going to sack this.
Is there nothing else?
And we're going to attack it again. And take it over. Then we're going to upgrade. Let's see. Probably give him a new trait, which will be Fearless Warrior. I think I'm going to go with that. Yep. This army next turn can be in normal stance and attack Velathri.
Thirsty for battle.
This army still on its way down. Can't recruit any horsemen in this province, but he's going to come all the way through past Ariminum, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put him near Ariminum.
The mother protects.
And then he can attack Rome in the next turn. Wow. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough men to attack Rome, but we'll definitely see. Now we got to think about all these buildings that we just took over. Probably going to dismantle one of these buildings and repair the other one. Alrighty then. Then we can... Actually, I need to dismantle this as well, because that is a level 3 fishing port and I probably only want a level 2 one. Awesome. So that's going to sort out that settlement, and we finally took over another one. With that done, I just need to move down the rest of my men and my druids.
The goddess blesses you, treading secret.
And then I can click the end turn button again. I'm going to get this army over here. We can put him into forced march stance.
Destination reached.
Get him a bit further. All the way down past Medlan. Cool. So now we have 4 armies sitting in the top of Italy. Now the Romans are blockading Alelia here with a small army, which is going to basically stop these transport ships from moving out, which I expect is an army. And that's quite good. But what I'm thinking of doing is now moving out my fleet towards the edge of this sea region and recruiting more men.
Waiting for a new course.
Which can also help the Romans blockade. Never thought I'd be helping the Romans.
Ready for orders.
Here I'm going to change to normal stance and we're going to attack Numantia. Declare war on the Turdetani. And I'm also going to jump into the battle map for this battle to take over this settlement. Now this is a bit strange. I have no idea why I'm not attacking into a settlement. See the settlement over here, I guess. But is the settlement just not big enough for there to actually be a battle inside the settlement? And I'm just attacking garrison forces outside of it? Strange. I've never had a garrison battle where I've had to attack them in an open field. But we have a nice hill here, which we could just charge down from. And nice open land from which my horses can flank. So that's one side, and we get 3 on the other side. Probably won't even need them. We're going to group all of the levy freemen, and we can start running them forwards. We're also going to select the slingers, move them forwards. Although I'm probably not going to end up using them because they'll probably kill more of my own men than they will the enemy.
Heroic riders!
Start moving the horses to the left and right side.
Come forward! Ready!
We will literally just run straight into the front of these men. The Iberian tribesmen and the Iberian swordsmen. But they won't stand a chance. Now, technically my levy freemen aren't that good. But I think just the sheer amount that I have coming down this hill is really going to be what makes me win this battle. Also my cavalry charging in the side is also going to do a lot of damage. Now it's actually crazy how fast these scout riders can ride. Because if you look at how far behind my general is, because he's got like heavier troops, that's quite far. But oh well. Continue charging the men forwards, give them their targets, and we can just rampage through them, no problem.
Levy freemen!
Alrighty then. So we're taking a bit of missile fire. But we're going to get the men to now come around the side. That's the scout riders.
Freemen! Levy freemen!
And we're going to charge them all in the back.
Ancestors honor us!
Our general is under attack.
Riders!
Awesome.
Heroic riders!
With those units pretty much broken, that's the entire army routed. That was even quicker than I thought it would be. We just decimated their forces. 126 losses because it was on like a front-on confrontation, but we killed 1,264 of their men. Goodbye, army. Numantia is now ours. Huzzah! Going to sack it.
Ready for orders!
And then go ahead and occupy it.
All.
It's all ours. And we're going to repair this. And we're going to probably repair this as well. Now this is actually providing squalor, so I think I might downgrade it a bit. Go dismantle once on that. So, even more of Spain is ours. Got rid of the big chunk that was missing. And it looks like that is most of my armies moved for this turn, except from
For the tribe!
this
For
one.
the tribe!
Who, now the ironsmith is finished, can upgrade their weapons. So we're going to do that. Lots of weapon upgrading in this episode. Oh, no, don't want to disband them. That would be a bad idea. No. God. Mouse control, where are you today? Oh, come on. Because you can't select multiple and do it like that. It's really annoying. To do every single unit individually. It shows just like an upgrade button. Never mind. Move the army out of Vibora. They're going to hate me for that, but I'm going to stop the recruitment of this army. Move him into Ebora. That's only going to be -1 then. And we can create chosen sword band here with the ironsmith. We're also going to get Britain slingers. I'm not going to get the skirmishers because I like the slingers more because of the longer range. And we're going to get veteran riders. And upgrade the general unit. And the levy freeman. Oh, I've run out of money. Never mind. But this army, however, can move towards Khartuba this turn. Can't quite attack it because he's not in range. But that's going to allow me to take this province from them. And then the Gaetuli own the other province. Or the other settlement. So that's going to give me another reason to attack them. So I'll be able to take Gadira and Kart Hadasht off the Gaetuli after I finish with the Turdistani. Awesome stuff. And before I forget, let's move out the scout.
The mother protects travelers.
But everything is now done
For the tribe!
and set up for the huge war in Italy. But I'm not going to be able to do it now because that has been my time. This is going to have to be the end of the episode, guys, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. Forced a couple of battles on the battle map there, just so that you guys could have fun watching me rampage some dudes down. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.